Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. We have another Funko drop to review. They are very consistent recently with doing a Funko NFT drop every single 2 weeks. Some are good, some this one is one of those that I'm not sure about. I'm a little torn about this one because I love the Game of Thrones. I love the just about all the seasons. The last one was a little iffy, but I question because a lot of these pops they're good looking. They're nice pops. They seem a little late to the game, but I know House of Dragons is popular right now, and I've just started watching it, so I'm only one episode into it. But I'm a little torn of why they would jump all the way back to these when they're a little less popular. Having said that, there are some neat pops in here. I'm not sure yet if this is one that I'm going to personally go for, but I encourage you, if you're a Game of Thrones fan, definitely check it out. Make your own decisions. This is not financial advice. Make sure it's right for your situation. But there are some nice options out there from the physical redeemable pop perspective. There also is a higher count, which I question, because we just had the Looney Tune drop, which was an extremely popular drop, and they only had a total of 30,000, 15 standard, 15 premium. This one has over 62,000 packs for something that I think might be a little less popular. So I'm just curious about how that's all going to work out. All right, all my personal opinions aside, let's go through the actual facts and features of this drop. It will be dropping on Tuesday, October 4th at 1800 UTC. Normal drop time frame. If you're not familiar with Funko drops, they open the queue 10 minutes early. They allow you to get into the queue, and right there at 1800 UTC, they do a randomization of the queue itself. So you could get first, you could get last. It does not matter when you jumped into the queue. It'll be completely randomized. So I haven't had the greatest luck, especially with drops that I really am interested in. For example, Looney Tunes last time I did not do well on. I would say 4 out of the last 5 drops, I didn't even get close to getting any packs. So keep that in mind. There's a good chance that you may not walk away with packs. This, I think, will be a little less popular, so you might have a better chance, but you never know. All right, they will drop 2 different types of packs, a standard pack, which will have 5 NFTs in it, and there's a premium pack that will have 15 NFTs in there. The standard is $9.99, and the premium is $29.99. And this is also different than most wax drops because you will pay with a credit card. You do not pay with wax for this, so you pay straight with a credit card, and it gets sent right to your drop wallet. You can move it over to Atomic Hub. You can do whatever you want with it to open them up. Again, this is Tuesday, October 4th. All Game of Thrones types of cards. You'll see some of these. This right here is the Grail, which is a physical redeemable pop. So if you're a Funko fan, these are great, especially if you're a Funko and a Game of Thrones fan. So definitely worth checking out. Let's jump to the things that most people are interested in, the physical pops themselves. So I'll have a link to this in the description. So if you want to go ahead and check out this specific drop, there's a link down below. Go ahead and click on it. It'll take you right to the site. And then you can click on this, see all physical pops. There is a total of 6 physical pops in this drop. Most drops range between 5 and I think there was one with 7, but most are in the 5 and 6 range. I already mentioned that this is the Grail. The Grail is the most limited one, usually the highest value one out of all these. So there is going to be a total of 999 of these that you can be found in packs. So a 0.16 chance, very, very low chance. Understand that coming into this. In addition to the Grail, there are 4 legendaries. You got Jaime here. Jaime Lannister is one of the legendaries, and all the legendaries are going to be the same. They are 2,700 available, and there's a 1.73 chance of getting these out of packs. So you have Jaime. You have Many Faces Arya Stark. It's interesting. I'm curious if this is, just by looking at it, it's just it looks like a plain character, and that's the thing I noticed with these. They're great characters from the show, but they're a little plain as far as the way they're looking. This one's actually pretty neat. I like this one. I want to get a zoom up of that because I'm trying to figure out what's in the hand. And then we got the Hound. The Hound was a great one from there, and they have the burned face because he did get burned in one of the episodes. So those are the 4 legendaries, all with the same availability and grab. I think obviously the Grail is going to be the key one. And then the last one here is normally a Freddy Funko dressed up as a character from the line. This is the first time that I've seen it where it is not a Freddy Funko. The royalty set is Jon Snow, which is a cool one. Everybody likes Jon Snow. But it's not a Freddy, so that's part of the hesitation why I'm not sure if I'll be going with this one. There's a total of 4,500 of these, and this is a little bit different because you do not get this out of the packs. You actually have to collect all the commons, all the uncommons, all the rares, and the epics. Once you have all those, we'll go through the dates here in a second, but once the redeemable time frame comes around, you'll get a token so you can redeem this Jon Snow. And I just noticed on here they have, switches it over to the card. So it gives you a shot of the NFT, and it gives you a glam shot of the Funko. This is obviously a digital make of the Funko itself. Sometimes it looks a little bit different, so keep that in mind. But these are the 6 redeemable. You have the 1 Grail, the 4 legendaries, and then you have Jon Snow as the royalty. As far as the dates go with this, the sale again is going to be October 4th. It's all going to drop. You're going to have 3 months to collect whatever ones that you want to collect, whether it's through a pack or through the secondary market. Then on February 1st, you'll get that redeemable. So if you want the royalty Jon Snow, you need to have all this, the commons, uncommons, rares, and epics before February 1st, because that's when they're going to give you that token so you can go ahead and redeem it. The neat thing about the royalty sets is when you get that token to redeem it, you also get an NFT. So you would actually get this NFT at that time frame also. So if you are a true collector of NFTs and you're collecting these, that's when you get that on February 1st. Then you have a month to go ahead and redeem it. It's the redeemable redemption window. It ends on March 3rd, and then sometime Q3 of next year, they'll go ahead and send those physical pops out to you. So it does take some time. This whole process takes about a year. So keep that in mind. You're not going to get these physical pops on October 5th. It's going to take about a year. So sometime Q3 of 2013. Sometimes it's sooner, sometimes it's later, sometimes they send out half and then send the rest out months later. So please keep that all in mind. In the comments down below, let me know which ones are your favorite. I do like the Jon Snow. I don't think I'm going to go for the Jon Snow. And I obviously like the Grail. Always like the dragons. So those are my 2 favorite, and the Hound. You can't really deny the Hound because he's pretty cool throughout the series. He's a character, we'll just say that. If you're not familiar with these shows, I highly suggest that you check them out. Game of Thrones series is a great series, not one for the kids, but a great series overall. Let's quick do a recap as far as the drop itself goes. Tuesday, October 4th, 1800 UTC. If you're on Pacific time, it's 11 a.m. East Coast time. In the States, it is 2 p.m. Eastern. 2 different packs. Standard 5 digital pops, $9.99. Premium is 15 digital pops, $29.99. And keep in mind that the queue system is weird on the Funko ones. They open up the queue 10 minutes prior. You must be in during that 10 minutes or you're put at the end of the queue. If you're in it during the 10 minutes prior to the drop starting, you will be randomly put in order as far as the queue goes. So there's nothing you can do. It's all luck. So keep that in mind. Let me know in the comments down below, are you going to be going for this set? Which one's your favorite redeemable? And what was your favorite part of the Game of Thrones series if you watched it? All right, I'll talk to you all later, and thank you very much for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all. Bye.